Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings. Welcome in and welcome back. I was hearing first. I was hearing somebody wants to take your V, right? This could be your child. This could be you. This could be you not. This could be you in the sense of you haven't been in a relationship in quite some time, and they're feeling like you're a V, right? um right, like, because you haven't been intimate or in a relationship in a long time, right? They're feeling like you're fresh, right? um so you know um this could be you, this could be your child, this could be somebody you know. But I was hearing, you put in a rush on me, but I like to know you better. Maybe next time, right? So that's them wanting to take your V, right? Them trying to put a rush on you, trying to put peer pressure on you to make you lay down with them, and you like, no, it's not. It's not a good time right now. It's not a good time. Either I just met you. It hasn't been long enough. Um, um, let's take it slow. I'm just not a loosey goosey, whatever the situation may be, or because I am a virgin, I want to get to know you. I want to take the time. I want to, you put in a rush on me, but I like to know you better. So you could have met this person at a club, walking in the in the grocery store, at the library. Um, but for some reason, this person thought you were loose. This is the Queen of Wands and crossing. So they were looking at you as just in a lustful way. And this is not how you are. You stand up. You're a leader. You're passionate. You're loving, but you just not loose with your goose, right? You're not loosey goosey, right? Everybody just can't have your goose, right? Cause them gooses lay them golden eggs, right? So, your shit golden, right? So, however they was looking at you like this in the crossing, like as if you was just finna get that shit up. It didn't work, and now they want to treat you some way. Say, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. So they want to treat you some type of way because you wouldn't lay down with them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Because you wouldn't surrender to the shit, and it was unexpected. They like just threw that shit at you, like, just give it here. Let me, look, come on now. I want to taste it. I want to get in it, right? And you like, no, I'm not finna surrender to that shit. You're putting a rush on me. I like to get to know you better. Come on, can I get to know your last name? What's your middle name? What's your favorite color? What you like to eat? Can I get to know you better? Like, do we really just need to just jump in the sack without me getting to know you better? Like, you putting a rush on me, but I like to know you better. See, whoever this is even fucked up because you wanted to know them better. Don't rush me when it comes to my golden goose. Don't rush me, right? That's how you feeling, right? Unexpected. They wanted you to surrender. They wanted you to trust. But see, the trust is in the reverse. So hell no, you couldn't trust them, and you knew this. That's why you was like, no, baby, you putting a rush on me. Like, we just went to the movies, and now you want to fuck me. You just took me to McDonald's, and now you want to fuck me. Like, somebody like McDonald's, stop eating that nasty ass shit. Stop eating that garbage. That's garbage. You're putting garbage into your body. I don't give a fuck if it's just a drink. It's garbage. Right? So we finna get into what's going on. We're gonna take these cards one stack by stack and see what's going on, right? You couldn't trust them. That's why they know you was protected. They didn't want you to be protected, right? They didn't want you to be protected, but Spirit said you protected. You're protected. as they was trying to put a rush on you. So this could be your child that you don't even know somebody's trying to put a rush on them and take their virginity from your child, right? Whether they be a feminine energy or masculine energy, because if a man ain't had it, then he a virgin too, right? That part. I'm getting um for some reason, not for some reason, spirit is giving me pie. Um, pie. What is that? Nerds. The nerds. The nerds. Remember when they put the pie and the naked lady was in there and give me pie. I want pie. They wanted your pie. They want your child's pie. But that's not funny. But it's they protected that. The nerds part is funny to me. You was fearing, like you knew something wasn't right. You had a fear in it, and like, no, you're putting a rush on me. Like, stop rushing me. It don't have to be like this. It just don't have to be like this. You just don't have to rush me. If I don't want to give it up, I'm not gonna give it up. Remember, no means no. No means no. For cross watchers, no means no. Somebody could be 43. Somebody could be 26. Somebody could be 32. Somebody could be doing something on the 26th of this month. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Spirit, thank you. Yeah. Acceptance. They had to accept that you was not giving it up. And when they accepted that you was not giving it up and you didn't surrender, they became a void. What the fuck? Because that's how niggas is. That's how bitches is, right? If they don't get what they want, they just run away, right? But you don't care. Shit, when that void, it will, that space will, it's space and opportunity for something else to come in that's right. That's not going to rush you. They're not going to rush you. Spirit is saying, you don't have to be rushed to give up your honey pot. What the fuck? There's never, you should never feel like you have to be rushed to release what you want to release. Extremities, right? They was just, look at it. This in the bedroom. The heat, the pressure on your back. They just needed this shit. They wanted this shit. They wanted to take this shit from you. And I'm hoping that somebody didn't get their shit taken from them. I'm wishing. My condolences if you did. That shit heavy on their back. They put pressure on your back, right? The heat of the lust. The heat of the lust, right? Protection. Right on top of trust. Sovereignty. That's spirit. That's you being in control of you. You saying no, that's your sovereignty. You're in control. That's your protection. No. Balance, because you're balanced. And while they was trying to put a rush on you, you like, hell no. I don't want it. No. And it said, don't treat me like that. So they treat you a certain type of way. You triggered me. So you triggered them by not even fucking surrendering, not giving in. You triggered this person because they wanted you bad, right? They just thought they had you. They just thought they was gonna get you. They just thought, you know, enough drinks was gonna make you give it up, or them whining and dining you, they was gonna give it up. Them bringing you, gifting you, you know, whatever they tried to do to seduce you, it didn't work. Thank you, Spirit. Because you have too much sovereignty, you have too much protection, you have too much intuition, you have too much going for you to just for somebody to just come in and use you and abuse you. And that's why you're like, hold up, Patrice. So somebody's name could be Patrice, and they was rushing. You put in a rush on me, but I like to know you better. Maybe next time. See, you was even giving them a chance. Maybe next time, homie. Maybe next time. Love, whatever you call the woman. Sexual desires. Sexual desires. But their sexual desires was outweighing your sexual desires. You just trying to have some. Why we just can't have some um friendly get to know each other time? Why it's always got to end in sex? Why it's always got to be sex? Why it's always sex, sex, sex? Right? But since you was protected, yeah, you put in a rush on me and it didn't work, motherfucker. Yeah, cry at night. I cry at night. So some of y'all cry at night for because you know, you don't understand why it's always got to be like that. Why can't I just find somebody that just don't want me for my body, right? Why is always got to be about the body? Why can't they just love me for my mind or, you know, my personality? You know, what I bring outside of the bedroom. I am better with my mind than my heart. And Spirit just said, why they can't just love you for your mind. And that's what you, why you just can't love me for my mind. Why it's got to be about my body, right? We have the Queen of Wands. And 111 on the clock with 9. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Thank you, Divine Spirit. The Queen of Cups. So whoever this person was very insecure, especially after you told them no, right? Especially after you told them no. They felt like they gave you too much to even try to get the nookie, right? Now they mad about it. Feeling like the victim because they didn't tried to pay for lay. They tried to pay for lay. Yeah, sexual. No, this the 5 of Wands. So they feeling like, ooh, my stomach. Y'all hear that? Ooh. The 5 of Wands, they feeling like it was, you know, the disagreement caused tension between y'all and they don't want to fuck with y'all no more, right? Because the disagreement, they didn't get what they wanted. They feel like you a challenge, right? Um, um, yeah. They felt like, you know, with this death card, resisting the change. You didn't want it. You didn't want it. You didn't want to go forward in changing the dynamic. You putting a rush on me. If we go forward, it's changing the dynamic. But before we change the dynamic, I want to get to know you better, right? Because you know your value. You know who you are. You know what you stand for, right? Somebody in their North Star, overcommitted, right? They was trying to be overcommitted to you just to get the nookie or just to get your child's nookie. Difficult decision. It wasn't a difficult decision for you. You told them. They was trying to make it a difficult decision. They made it a decision. It didn't even have to be a decision because they didn't have to put a rush on it, right? Well, that made you stand your guard. That made you stand your guard. Six of Wands, and you recognize this shit as well. They recognize this shit, right? Yeah. You said putting a rush on it. Putting a rush on it. Stop rushing shit. Separation. So y'all could have been in a relationship and getting to know each other, but this caused the separation because they put a rush on it, right? Or just wasn't in a relationship, was starting to get to know the person. They put a rush on it, so it caused a separation. It caused a disconnect. It caused a disconnect because they tried to rush shit. And they didn't let you take your time. Like, no, it's yours. It belongs to you. Let me say when I'm going to give it. Make the effort. Spirit said, don't make no type of effort in this relationship. It's over. It's done. You already knew what they wanted. Is my cards upside down? It says, pay attention to the red flags. It say, pay attention to the red flags. It's in reverse. So you already knew there was red flags. You paid attention. You paid attention. So they wasn't paying attention to your red flags. Your red flags was like, stop. I don't want it. No, it's not the right time. And they was not paying attention to that. They was forcing themselves. Yeah, worth waiting for. They not worth waiting for. It's in the reverse. Not even worth waiting for, because they grimy. They grimy. We got 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 12. We got Q. They know you was a queen. Spirit said, get these last cards. Because they try to play a goddess. You don't play no goddess. A goddess give up what they want to give up when they want to give it up. Not when somebody is forcing them to give it up. And you was like, hold. How Martin do. How Shanae. So somebody's name could be Shanae, Shay, Nene, Martin, Tommy, Cole, Pam, Gina. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Secrets revealed. So something about this person, you found out some secrets about them, and that's what was really making you not go towards them. This say desires in reverse. You really didn't desire they ass because you didn't get to know them. How can you desire somebody if you don't know them? Like some people just can't just jump into bed with people not knowing them, and people don't understand that. People don't understand that. Rage. Rage. So, rage in reverse. This made you mad, but you're no longer in rage about it. Shame. You feeling shamed about it as well as it had you mad at one point, had you in a rage at one point. Because why you gotta look at me like that? Somebody could be born on the 23rd. Somebody could have an 8-year-old child. Somebody could be 36. Somebody could be born on the 19th. Somebody could be born on the 8th. Somebody could be born on the 8th of the month. But you you was in one point in time, you was in a rage. Past, present, and future, you was in a rage, but you're not in a rage anymore. This shit made you mad. This shit upset you. This shit hurt you. Then it started making you feel shameful, like because body shaming, like they started shaming you because you wouldn't just lay down with them. You know how people do. They start getting beside themselves. They get mad. So this person could have been in a rage too when you said no. When you said no, they could have got in a rage. What else, Spirit? And then started shaming you. And that's why you said in the beginning, why you treat me like this? Why you treat me so bad? I don't know why, baby. Why you treat me so bad? Why you do me the way you do? intuition. Intuition. They wasn't using their intuition when it came to you, because they just thought that you was just gonna lay down with them, you know, instantly. After 1 or 2 dates, after 2, 3, 4 months, they just thought you was just ready. After a year, because you had and because you hadn't been, either you, because you are, you spoke up about this shit though. Secrets revealed twice. You didn't want to mess up your divine lineage by just giving it away to anybody. And you had to speak up about this shit. I don't desire you like that. So, you putting the rush on me. I don't desire you like that. I want to know you better. So somebody could be a really short woman, because that was Stephanie Mills, not Patrice Rushen. So Patrice, yeah, Russian. Somebody's name could be Patrice. Somebody feel like they was Russian. But that was Stephanie Mills that sung that song. A little short woman. So you could be a little petite short woman, with big plump lips, right? Um, but beautiful. But yeah. So this could be your child, short woman, yeah. Um, but they have to speak up about it. I was going to say, Spirit was going to say something, but it slipped my mind. Ooh, my stomach. Yeah, you didn't want to you didn't want to shame your divine lineage. You did not want to shame your divine lineage. Joy. Joy. Um, you feel joyful that you was able to escape this person. Hmm. Did we do those? Did we do the dice? No, we didn't do the dice. We got 9, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7. What? 9. We got 12. 9, 6, 7. What kind of counting is that? Somebody trying to teach their kids how to count? 9, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we got M, mansion. Tom, treat. They thought you was just gonna be a treat to them. U, unisex, both sexes. Q, W, weight. G, they thought they was getting your goodies. We got Q again. We got E, exit. Get the fuck out. We got S, Stephanie. Save, you was saved. We got unique. They knew you was unique. So I don't know why they thought you was just gonna, you know, they didn't use their intuition. We got I. They did not use their intuition. They was lusting. We got L. We got Marie. We got Tina. We got unicorn. We got G wagon. Somebody could ride a G wagon. We got a lot of Q's. We got N, Nancy. We got M, mom. You could be somebody's mom. We got Frank, Francis. We got H. We got U. W, got a lot of W's, U, Z, A. They tried. Effort. No, that's E. F, P, Pam, Victor, Denise, Dorisha. Who is Dorisha? Loss. Their loss. L. Um. Then we say that was a D. We got X. We got G. Why did Gregory keep coming to me? Gregory. Um. Greg. George. Jerry. Um. H. D. And O. So these initials could stand for something you know, somebody you know, right? We got Georgia. We got Houston. We got, I don't know why, but Colorado is coming to me. I know why. Spirit is sending me Colorado. We got Ocean. Okay. So you feel like they threw the whole relationship in the ocean. Like, it's just tossed. It's trash now. Somebody hurt your heart behind this shit. Because they gave you a feeling that you didn't want to feel, right? They stabbed you in the heart by trying to rush you and shit, right? This is this is the Three of Swords. Mm, mm, mm. Judgment. So whoever this is receiving judgment, right? Because they took action at the wrong time. They tried to take action at the wrong time. They thought you was a motherfucking jellyfish, right? They thought you was just gonna give in, right? This is the magician, but they didn't realize they was fucking with something like an alchemist, right? A king or a queen, right? Because you got luck on your side with this four-leaf clover, right? You got four-leaf clover twice. They thought with them giving you all them drinks that you was gonna be willing to say, okay. They thought you was gonna sacrifice your goodies by them pumping you with alcohol or pumping you with pills or whatever they was pumping you with, right? They thought they was gonna take your innocence. This barefoot, they thought they was taking your innocence. They got molded, right? Something is going to come about in 2007. This shit could be revealed publicly, or you can get some legal assistance if this came to that, you know. The bird. The bird. They didn't realize you was gonna want to fly away from their ass. That's what it is. Um, we got damn, this shit hurt hard. We got a heart in the. We got a sword through the heart. We got the three swords, and we got three swords in the judgment. That shit. I mean, it just stung. It caught you off guard. You was not expecting it, right? We got the cow. The cow, it stands for motherly abundance. So they was trying to take your motherly energy, right? We got little girls. So this is somebody's little girl. Past, present, and future. This is somebody's little girl that somebody was trying to take their innocence from, right? We got Scorpio twice. We got Scorpio twice. We got Leo. We got Cancer. We got Virgo twice. We got Scorpio twice. We got Cancer, Leo. We got Scorpio 3 times. Got a lot of water signs. So this shit puts you in your emotions, right? But you protect it with all these feathers. Divine protection with all these feathers, right? We got the protective flower. They know you was a delicate flower. Like, we got that twice. Yeah. So that is the message in the moment. I'm glad you stood your grounds and you told the motherfucker hell no, right? And if anybody had to go through any procedures, legal procedures behind this, then I'm wishing you all the best of luck, because we did see justice, right? So that's legal matters, right? Because somebody could have tried. Even though you said no, I'm getting that energy. Somebody tried, even though you said no. That's why Spirit said no means no, right? They got you so out of your mind, and they thought it was going to work, but it really didn't work because you're divinely protected, right? It is what it is, or your child is divinely protected. So I'm sending out loving, healing energy to you all in the present moment. Yeah, this I'm glad you gave him the boot. That shit just stood out. You gave him the boot. Like, you don't even fuck with this energy anymore. And I'm glad about that. Spirit is glad about that. I wish you all the best of luck um in your endeavors. And stay safe. Ashe, Ashe.